The MTN Corporate Golf Challenge returned for the first time since 2019, with the picturesque Zimbali Country Club playing host. Staged in partnership with the iLembe Chamber of Commerce, the event brought together business leaders from the region as well as a host of celebrities. Event organizers were driven by a multi-layered approach. This was an opportunity for like-minded individuals to work together.
I think there's so many facets to the golf day. You know, I think support of our not-for-profits is one element of it. I think there's a huge element around showcasing our members and businesses that we've got, or businesses that are operating within the district, including MTN, the OEMs, people that have sponsored holes, etc., etc. But for me, from a personal point of view, and definitely from some of the partners that are here with us today, like Trade and Investment, KZN, Enterprise iLembe, it's about showcasing the business potential of the iLembe district, specifically looking at events tourism, and then obviously looking at the course where we're sitting, golf tourism, and what we've got to offer as a district.
The Chamber is an important voice for the business community in the region, and while their membership includes a host of entities, they also assist a number of non-profit organizations. The 2022 edition of the MTN Corporate Golf Challenge saw all proceeds from the event donated to NPOs.
We've got about 75 members that are MPOs, NGOs, public benefit organizations. And I think one thing that we have seen from March 2019 or 2020, March 2020 through the unrest into the flooding is the important role in terms of normalizing communities, societies, and the benefit of that normalization that it has for business and the business community and stability within the business community are the roles of those MPOs. So we, as part of the fundraising through the Golf Day, is that we want to make sure that all the funds raised will actually be allocated to the benefit of those not-for-profit organizations.
MTN came on board for the inaugural event back in 2019. The pandemic halted its progress in 2020 and 2021, but with things starting to return to some normality, the telecommunications giant jumped at the opportunity to get involved again.
MTN is always a company that wants to give back in various different ways. We have a lot of corporate social responsibility initiatives, and we also have initiatives that we do with MPOs like the iLembe chambers and many other chambers out there that we want to get involved with, and we want to sort of partner and showcase our new technology, what's out there, what businesses can use now to enhance the way they trade, the way they advertise, the way they make calls. For us, getting involved with MPOs is very of paramount importance, and it also gives us the ability to reach outlying areas and to reach more businesses through our affiliations with the various chambers and MPOs.
A champagne business breakfast set the tone for an unbelievable day on the course. 16 businesses signed up for the event and were partnered with a celebrity through a silent auction. With the likes of former Springboks Pat Lambie and Odwan Dungane, as well as hard-hitting ex-Proteas all-rounder Lance Klusner all in the draw, it was time to hit the course. The 18-hole championship course takes players through enchanting forests and along beautiful coastal views.
You start your first 10 or 11 holes playing towards ocean views and getting exposed to some of the tricky winds which make it so difficult to play, and elevation changes, meaning you've really got to think your way around the course. And then you go into the back nine and it takes you through some of the most beautiful forests and indigenous plant areas, but completely away from the ocean, and finishes it off on an 18th hole, which is just incredible. You tee off with a forest line on either side, and you've got play into the green with the ocean in the background. I mean, there's not much better that you could get.
Clear and calm conditions greeted teams on the day. With the formalities out of the way, it was time to tee off.
it's a wonderful course, and it's very tight, so it can eat up a lot of golf balls. So I load it up, but I haven't played for a while. But just looking forward to getting out again, and also just spending time for a good course. I think it's massive. And the nice thing is that it's all local, and a lot of the the sporting guys as well are all locals as well. So it just got a great feel about it, and it's tough out there at the moment. And if we as sports people and business people can make a difference, I think it's a wonderful course.
Yeah, it's fantastic to get back to almost normality and have these functions, because as you know, they were put on hold for 2 years. But what the trouble is, I've got 2 years older. That makes the golf. No, it's wonderful, and always great to be part of it and just see how the old body swings today.
Teams navigated their way through the course, appreciating the attention to detail from the curators.
We don't get much opportunities to get to play in a relaxed environment like this, so it's always good fun, and it's nice to see faces that you haven't seen in a long time in a very relaxed environment. But playing a beautiful course like Zimbali, so it's definitely a nice occasion to be a part of. Course is in good nick. It's playing very well. The greens are tough, and today luckily the wind is not as bad. This course plays very hard, but today it's been playing very well.
While some chased low scores, others opted to see things a bit differently. In the midst of it all, former Scotland and Springbok forward John Allen found time for a philosophical approach.
Let's not talk about the golf. Let's talk about life again. No, I suppose golf is like life. It's a roller coaster. You have your ups and you have your downs. The only problem is my roller coaster keeps on being down. It doesn't want to come up again. But my partners are keeping it up there, so we're having fun, and that's the most important part.
Uplifting the communities around them was the key message from the entities involved on the day.
It is an absolute pleasure to network with the people that we are with, especially the iLembe Chamber of Commerce. They are doing some fantastic work in the iLembe district. I am from the iLembe district as well, and we support them in every initiative that they've been busy with. And what Zutari is trying to do is just look at how do we uplift organizations in the district, how do we provide services, how do we do the engineering, and most importantly after COVID, how do we rebuild this community, how do we rebuild the country. So it's about just keeping the energy up and making sure that we stay positive, and networking like this, it helps us achieve all of those objectives.
As an agency of government that's responsible for local economic development, in conjunction with other agencies, we are at the forefront of ensuring that people try as much as they can to get back to normality as we once knew it. A lot has happened, but there's still a lot of facilities and opportunities that we can take up, and that's really what this is highlighting, showing that we can overcome the worst. Hopefully that's behind us, and we can continue to build towards a brighter future.
To add a bit of spice to the event, the Sir Group, a Ballito-based business, chimed in with 100,000 Rand for a hole-in-one competition on the par 3 9th. There was a fair amount of excitement on the whole, but no one managed to clinch the prize on offer.
Yes, absolutely. We really do revel in the opportunity of being able to communicate with like-minded people in our business area, and we really just want to support our local communities as well, and by getting involved in this day, it just means that we are able to bring what we have to offer to the table and interact and network with people, and we really do value that opportunity.
As the sun set on a beautiful day out at Zimbali Country Club, it was time to head down for the prize giving. Container Services edged out Gerard Breed Architects to claim victory. The team of Stefan Barnabas, Noel Emmanuel, Preggy William and Navindran Chetty notched up 105 points.
It's always a good day on the golf course, whether it's a bad score or a good score, but we always enjoy ourselves. It's anything away from the office is always good, just to get our mind off things. We had a good day out, and we managed to win the day. The good thing about an event like this here is for small to medium businesses to network and get to know each other, and to introduce ourselves to the industry and also the communities around us. And that's the only way that we are able to grow and able to establish ourselves as a business in Durban and in iLembe district.
Cheers all round to another successful MTN Corporate Golf Challenge. With the title sponsor pledging to continue their support of the initiative, there'll be plenty more to come.
This is almost the most important thing right here. After the golf day, having a drink, having a dinner, chatting about business, linking up with people, and also old friends. So this bit of a golf day is almost the most important bit.
It's great to rub shoulders with other people who are in business on the North Coast in KZN, which is where we're now living, and I now have a career outside of rugby. And I guess it's great to pick the brains of smart people who've had very successful businesses and who are driving the economy on the North Coast forward. So all in all, a very, very interesting and happy day.